Hello everyone. Before we get started with today's video, I just wanted to remind you that I have started up a Twitch gaming profile. Not only am I going to be doing games, I am going to be doing some multi-stream content such as ASMR gaming, some relaxing streams to help you rest and relax. Streams will happen on here, but I will have a lot more content in terms of streaming on Twitch. So if you would like to follow me, I do have my link in the link tree that is in the description box below. Now, let's get to today's video. Thank God you have called me here. Has no one ever taught you how to do this? Yeah, I mean it is kind of a big deal. It's a huge tool to help you relax. So I can't believe no one's done this for you. Don't worry, I got your back. We're gonna take care of you, okay? Before we get started, is there anything else that you need that I can do for you? What's this? I have to record every conversation that I have with someone when I'm instructing them how to do something because last time it didn't really go too well. But don't worry, we're only going to be playing with some mild fire today, so it's not a big deal. Okay, alright. So, there are 2 items that you need for this, okay? Well, actually, 3. Technically, you could count yourself as an item because... okay, so you need yourself, number 1. Number 2, you're going to need one of these. This is a lighter. This is a lighter. Okay, this is a lighter. What does a lighter do, you might ask? Well, a lighter lights things. I know. It's wild. And it does that by sparking a fire. Not a bad fire. Not like a house fire. It could spark a house fire, but you don't want that. You need to be very, very careful when using this, okay? So, let me show you the other item, and then we're going to get into details, and I'm going to cover what things are and how to use them, okay? So the next item is, of course, a candle. If you're going to be lighting a candle, you're going to have a candle. If you're going to be lighting something, you're going to need a lighter. And if you're going to be lighting a candle, you're going to need a candle. Okay, I'll say it again. So, if you want to light a candle, let's break that down. If you're going to be lighting a candle, you're going to be lighting something. So if you're lighting something, anything at all, you're going to need a lighter. If you're going to be lighting a candle, then you're going to need a candle. Now, personally, I brought both of these items because I wasn't sure if you're going to have them since you've never done this before. Okay. So, it's fine. Don't worry. I've got your back. Don't feel dumb. There's probably plenty of other people that have never lit a candle. So, we're going to set the candle down and we're going to come to that next because we need to focus on this. Again, this is a lighter. This is a lighter. This is what a lighter sounds like when you tap on it. Alright, so there are a couple things that we need to focus on when we're lighting a candle. So if you're lighting a candle, again, this is a lighter. There are 2 parts to this lighter that you need to focus on. This little red spigot. Well, it's not a spigot, but it's a little red doohickey dad bubble here. You press down on this to let the gas out of the lighter. Now, the very tip of this is where the flame comes out. These are the two things. Now, this is also very important, okay? This is probably the most important part of the lighter. So I really, 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 really need you to pay attention to me. Do I have 100% of your attention right now? Good. I need you to prove that to me. Hit the like button. If I see you hit that like button, I'll know. I'll give you just a second. Thank you. Good. Okay. Now, we're going to go back to this, okay? This is very important. I'm actually about to light the lighter so that you can see. Okay. Okay, you ready? Now, there's a part on here that you must be aware of. See this little shiny piece up here at the top? This right there. You see that? This, you press down on this, spin it, and as soon as you spin it, you go straight into holding this down. Watch. Press down, spin, hold. It's lit. Press down, spin, hold. It's lit. Do you see what I'm talking about now? Okay, let's recap. I have to make sure that you know what you're doing. This is a lighter. This red piece is the quote-unquote button that holds and lets out the fluid. This hole is where the flame comes out of. This little spigot is the flint or the maneuver. You press down on it, spin it, and hold this at the same time like that. Okay. Now that we've recapped on this, now let's go to the candle. I'm going to set the lighter down, and I'm going to bring the candle into play here. Most candles are going to be in glass. Most. I don't think I've ever seen a candle that is not in glass, but they do have candles that are just a big cylinder of wax, and you just set them on a maneuver. It's not a maneuver, it's a candle holder, but I'm going to call it a maneuver because we're not using that today. That's too much. Anyways, this candle and most candles are in glass, okay? The reason that they're in glass is because glass is not going to melt like the wax inside is, which is skipping a step. The inside of the candle is wax. The actual candle portion is wax. This one is a clean linen scent candle, which is very important. Okay, are you following me? Okay, good. You already hit that like button. So I have 100% of your attention. If we need to go back and backtrack, we will. We're already going to recap, so it's okay. Now, this candle, glass on the outside, wax on the inside. Now, you may have seen a little black dot on the inside and thought, what is that? And, I thought that myself, so let's go into it. This little black dot on the inside of the candle, it will not be black when you originally buy a candle, because this is the wick. This is the wick of the candle. The wick is white. When you buy it, it turns black after the first time you light the candle. Don't be alarmed by this. It's not quote-unquote over-burning. Food turns black when it's burnt and you can't eat it. You want this to turn black, okay? You want this to turn black. Okay. Now that we have established that, let's recap. The outside is glass. the inside of this is wax. Almost every time wax is scented, and the melting wax is what gives you that cozy fragrance. Whatever fragrance you like, you can pick. That's the beauty of candles. You can pick whatever one you want. Now, the wick. White turns black after you burn it the first time, and it will stay black. Now, you have pretty much everything you need to know about the candle. Okay? Do you remember this? This is the lighter. Now, let's talk about the objective here, because you have all of the tools that you need to do this. We are wanting to light a candle, right? In order to light something, you need a lighter. In order to light a candle, you need a candle. So what we are wanting to do is light this candle. Yeah, are you ready for this? I thought you were. Do you remember that? Okay, now, I will say, if you are ever around children, keep this out of their reach. Keep this away from anyone, basically anyone under 16 years old, probably 18. Let's go 18. Anyone under 18 does not need to have a lighter in their possession. There's no reason to. But if you are an adult and you just want to light a candle, and that's all you're doing with the lighter, then under adult supervision, if you are not an adult, you can light this. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to light it. When we light it, we're going to maneuver this sideways. We're going to maneuver the candle sideways so that we can easily access and put the lighter inside the candle, because you have to light the black dot, which is the wick. Let me repeat. Candle, lighter. You light the candle. You hold this down. You turn the candle. You put the lighter in the candle. You make sure the flame touches the wick. Hold for just a couple of seconds and then pull away. Then we have a lit candle. Now I'm going to light this a couple of times for you, okay? Okay. Are you ready? We're going to light the lighter. We've got the candle. We're going to turn the candle. We're going to move. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're going to light the lighter. We're going to move the flame into the wick. The candle is lit. Can you see? The candle's lit. It's pretty cool, I know. It blows my mind still. That's probably why we are so relaxed, by just having a candle burning around us. Now here's the cool thing about it. Let's say you want this candle to be, not lit. I almost said turned off. Not lit. Let's go with not lit. Just blow it out. The smell of the smoke from a candle that you just blow out is probably my favorite smell ever. If they could make that a smell in a candle, I would buy it. Now, let's do this again. Light the lighter. Put the lighter on the wick and light it. Isn't that amazing? It's beautiful too. Yes, absolutely. Now, when you blow this out, deep inhale, and blow out the candle. My favorite smell. Okay. There you have it. Now you know how to light a candle. Do you want to try it? Okay. Do you want to think about it and try it tomorrow? Don't worry. I will always be here for you. So whenever you're ready to try something of this skill level, I can come over and we can light this candle. I'll even bring this candle back. Yeah. Okay, well, I am actually going to get ready for bed because I'm quite tired. And I hope that you have a good night. And I hope that you get some rest, okay? You learned a lot today. Okay. Good night. Good night.